become wiser somehow in this relationship between the inside and the outside, and what's the harmonious adjustment between the two, how one deals with the world. And I mean, if you don't accumulate that over age, then hello, what are you doing? Because, I've mentioned this before, that as you get older, it's like that Battle Royale video game where you start out and there's a big map and you've got a lot of margin. But then as time goes on, there's a circle that shrinks around you and sort of forces all the players into the same area to resolve the situation, right? Well, life is kind of like that. You start out, you got a lot of margin. And that's good because you don't have a lot to go on. You're gonna make some mistakes, but you got to translate those mistakes to, new operational methodologies that prevent the mistakes from being repeated. Or else, what do they say? If you're not smart, you better be brave.
Or fast. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that because the lessons won't change, but they might hit harder each time they get reiterated. And so yeah, this is the capacity of building wisdom, is to try to understand the patterns within the apparent chaos.
I mean, that kind of loops back to the question earlier. And I do think, one of the interesting things here is the overlap between psychology, philosophy, and spirituality. The goal of psychology, or of a therapeutic modality, is therefore, based on what you said, at least to some extent, gaining wisdom or opening the aperture to have greater access to wisdom.
Both focused inside and focused outside.